Hey guys, Finally Sleeps here. This is my guide to big OVRs in FIFA Mobile 21. You're going to want to start this at the very beginning of the season. These are free-to-play tips on how to get a jump start on the new season, get ahead of the pack, and be able to build the best team possible without spending any coins, like real coins, not game coins, any cash, cabbage, money, Shinola, any of that stuff into the game. Biggest OVR possible. It's top 10 list. Before we get into it though, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Turn on notifications at YouTube. Check out Twitch, links at the bottom. And don't forget finallysleeps.com, where we post all things FIFA Mobile. A big shout out to the newest team member at finallysleeps.com, Matt Cunningham. I appreciate all your support. And before I get into this list, I just want to say FIFA Mobile 20 is coming to an end. And I want to thank everybody for their support over this last season. It's been a great year for me here at YouTube and Twitch. And just wanted to give you guys a big thank you. I appreciate all the support. Much love to the whole FIFA Mobile community. That's it. Let's get into it. Top 10 list. Free-to-play tips and tricks. Guides to big OVR in FIFA Mobile 21. Number 10, we're going to talk about now and later points. You are going to have a ton of now and later points, anywhere from 300 to 500 now and later points if you've been playing through preseason. We are going to see some kind of a now and later trade-in similar to what you see here. This is the legacy trade-in from FIFA Mobile 20, so FIFA Mobile 21 should have something similar. What you're going to do with those now and later points is grab elites. Elites are the most important element in now and later, not the boost. I know I'm always about the boost, but this time it's going to be all about elites. So grab those elites first, then the boost. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with them here in a minute, but trust me, elites are going to be your priority for the now and later trade-in. Okay, number 9 is a simple one. You want to play everything. You want to grind everything, especially at the very beginning of the season. As soon as FIFA Mobile 21 is released, there's going to be so much stuff to do. It's been a long time since you played the very beginning of FIFA Mobile 20, so I think you're forgetting about all of the tutorials you have to run through. There's quests that you have to go through to build up your level to unlock certain things. You just want to play everything. As soon as you unlock rivals, you're going to grind rivals. As soon as you unlock whatever campaigns they have, like seasons, any of that stuff, you want to grind it. You're going to hoard everything. Every resource that you can gain through playing this stuff, whether it be players or XP, coins, everything. You just want to grind. The first 2 weeks of this game is all about collecting as much stuff as you possibly can. We'll talk about in a second what we're going to do with it. So now, let's see, we've got elites from now and later points, and now you're going to have everything that you can grind. Do not discount the advantage of autoplay. Just set up your team, press start, let it go. You're getting XP if you're not getting anything. And that XP at the beginning of the season is going to be very, very, very important as you continue to unlock thing after thing. Okay, number 8, upgrade your boost. At the very beginning of the season, you're going to want to upgrade every single boost you can. Now, I know normally nobody wants to drop their coins into something that they're not going to use. So even on these boosts, if you look at this, let's see, we'll go this one's 14. If you upgrade that at the very beginning of the season from, like, let's say level 1 to level 2, you're going to gain a ton of XP. The XP you grab from upgrading boost is much higher than the XP you grab anywhere else in game. So if you want to unlock stuff quickly, if you want to unlock the market faster, if you want to unlock whatever it is, rivals or anything else that is available, all those coins you're hoarding and you're getting from all the grinding should be going directly into your boost upgrades as soon as you are able to upgrade boost. That is how you unlock the rest of the stuff in the game. And remember, boost is something, upgrading boost is, you will eventually use that all throughout the season. It's not coins wasted. Number 7, unlock the market as soon as you possibly can. Okay, so the reason we're upgrading all the boost is we're trying to get our level as quickly, as high as we can, as quick as possible. Once you unlock the market, you're going to want to sell everything you possibly can as soon as you possibly can. That's the key. At the very beginning of the season, the values on players they're dramatically high. Think about when a new program is released, Team of the Week comes out, the players are really high in those first couple of minutes because there isn't a lot of players in the market because of the new program. That is how the new season works. First one into the market, the quickest into the market, gets the most coins for what he's selling. So, as soon as the market is unlocked, as soon as you are allowed into the market, sell everything you have. Keep a main team, but dump every reserve you have to dump into it, which goes back to some of the other ones. That's why we're grinding. That's why we're upgrading the boost. See, these steps trickle down. Get as much resources, as many players as you can by grinding the event. Upgrade your boost to unlock the market. As soon as the market is unlocked, throw your players in there. If at any point during the season, program players become auctionable. Last season, it was a different day. At the beginning of FIFA Mobile 20, the market unlocked 3 days in, but then it was weeks before they unlocked the market for program players. So in the very beginning, you could sell anybody that you had packed, all of your base players and stuff like that, but you couldn't sell program players like Team of the Weeks or World Tour, any of that stuff until later in the season. So you want to hoard all that stuff until that date becomes possible. Number 6, and this is a tough one. Do not buy players from the market for your squad in the beginning of the season. Let that sink in. Do not build your squad out of the market at the beginning of the season. I just said prices in the beginning of the season are going to be astronomically high. So you do not want to buy players right away. There's a reason for this. The players are going to fluctuate quickly. In the very beginning of the season, we have nothing to choose from. It's mostly base players. Whatever new event comes out, that's about it. So if you're buying players in the market, those players are going to be dead very soon and very quickly, and you'll never get those coins back you put into them. That's not how it works. So you want to hold off buying any players for your squad at the beginning of the season. Okay, number 5. At the very start of the season, you're going to want to run a scavenge team. Now, for me, the definition of a scavenge team, these are players that you've scraped together from packs, from the events, from anything that it's non-tradable players, or they're just players that have popped up that you've gained from just grinding the event. You're not going to want to put any money into anything, and any player you've earned that you can sell, you're going to sell. So this is just a dirtball team, just something low so that you can continue to grind. Now, you can start putting a better player in here and there if you grab it once the value of the players go down. But that first couple of weeks, you're not going to worry about having the highest OVR possible. You're going to worry about having as many coins possible so that we can invest later. So, again, we're not buying anything in the market. We're only playing the events and grinding everything and just throwing together the cheapest possible team that we can grind with. So that's your scavenge squad at the very start of the season. Number 4. Once the market settles, you can shift from a scavenge team to a rental team. Now, what a rental team is it's every player that you've gathered from events. It's stuff that you've earned. It's stuff that you packed. It might be any of those elites that you couldn't dump right away from now and later points. But you're going to put together your highest possible rated squad with little to no coins in as possible. If you need a specific position that you are failing to have an elite in at that point, you can buy an elite in the market once the values have settled, but we're just throwing him in to hold his place until we can earn an event player or grab somebody from something else that trumps him as far as his stats go, his league, his chemistry, or whatever. It's just a rental squad. As soon as we get somebody better, we're going to sell that player and move on to the next one because we're just renting players. You you are not going to train anyone at the beginning of the season, at least a month in before you put training into anybody in your squad. You're going to hold out training anyone as long as you possibly can. Even if, let's say, you're a Man City fan and you pack base De Bruyne, you're not going to put any XP into De Bruyne. You're going to hold his base card as long as you possibly can, because even you've got right around the corner is big events like Freeze and then Team of the Year. So don't put any money into XP or player training until those bigger events are released and you have stuff there. What you're going to do is you're going to hoard your XP at the beginning of the season. You're not going to use any of it. You're going to save it all. Once you have a keeper, a program keeper that you plan on keeping for quite a while, that is the first player you're going to dump your XP in. And you're going to max out your keeper with all of the experience point, the training experience that you have. You're going to max your keeper out. Then once that happens, that keeper is going to start feeding himself into the next keeper, feeding himself into the next keeper. And that is the position that you keep maxed as long as you possibly can. Okay, number 2, as events are released, your focus should be on boost at the very beginning of the season. And it should be at boost probably all the way till spring. That's your focus. Boost, boost, boost. If you want high OVRs in this game, boost is the number one way to get you there. Now, as the season progresses, if we start to see shards again for rank ups, or however they do for the rank ups, which is the secondary way to increase the OVR of any individual player, that should be your second priority. Then late in the season, as you've started to max out your boost because you've been focused on it all year long, shards will become your first priority and boost your second. At any time during the season, as far as events go, boost and shards are always first and second. Players are a distant third. Even in the beginning when we're still struggling to put a decent squad together, if boost are there and available, I'm going for boost over players. So players are a distant third. XP and coins are not a distant fourth and fifth. They are a distant almost never. Never do I focus on XP and coins in the events. It is always boost, shards, and then maybe way down the line, players. And that's only if it's like a Liverpool player that I can't live without. Number 1, coins will come from the market, not from the events. My number 1 tip for FIFA Mobile 21 is study the market and make the most of it. Whatever method of coin farming works, we're going to stick with it and milk it every single day. I've averaged about 3 to 5 million coins per day over the last 4 seasons in the market. So now if you extrapolate that out over the year, it's literally billions of coins with no problem once you start to gain those big days where you have 30, 40, 50 million coin days. Coins, when you know how to work the market, completely changes everything else in the way you handle the game. When you always have a stockpile of coins and 1,000 or more reserves ready to sell, your priorities change dramatically. And you have to go into the beginning of a new season with that mentality. Coins are going to be free. Once that becomes your priority, that you buy everything with the coins that you're earning from working the market, then the events, being able to focus on things that are a higher priority like boost and shards, that becomes an easier sell to yourself. When a new event comes out and you see players, you're looking at them as not someone I can claim, but as someone I can buy. And even if a player is possible in an event and there's no way to grab just boost, and you can always go after that player to sell. Grab that player to sell right away. That's more coins. It's just another way to do it. So once you fully embrace the idea that coins are easy to come by, it changes your priority on the game. That's it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Turn on notifications here at YouTube. Check out my Twitch channel. Check out finallysleeps.com. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep making videos.